morning, Kevin.
Hey, Earl. Great to see you as always.
Absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. How was your weekend?
It was fantastic. Mind-blowing, actually.
Oh,
I met with a retired teacher, had coffee last week, and she was talking about taking her kids out whale watching. I was like, whale watching? Around here? She's like, yeah, right out of Rudy Inlet in Virginia Beach. We're like, huh. My wife has always wanted to do that. We'll give it a try. Oh my goodness, it exceeded our expectations. It was
wow.
amazing. Right there, we got blown in the face with whale spray. Like it
Oh,
was that close. It was
oh,
incredible.
I gotta try it, man. I gotta take the family out and do that.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. It's coming to the close of whale watching season. They're getting
Okay.
ready to head back north. So you might have to wait till next year, but that was absolutely a great bucket list item.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't even know we had it around here, just like you.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I didn't expect to see anything actually.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, if you could definitely pass that information, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it's just down at Rudy Inlet, Rudy Tours. So it was really cool. So
Yes.
highly recommend.
That works perfect, man. It works perfect. Yes,
How
sir.
about you? How was your weekend?
Weekend was kind of, relaxed, hung out with family, went out of town for a little bit. Found a nice new restaurant spot, and just had some relaxation, a little R&R.
What was the new restaurant?
It's called DYL Choices. It's actually it's a full gamut. It's a holistic restaurant,
Nice,
vegetarian, pescatarian, vegan, and it has some hometown favorites as well.
nice,
Um, so yeah, it was really, really nice.
cool. Did you do any real estate this weekend?
No, not this week. Well, last night, yeah. from
Very
from
good.
6 p.m. to midnight. Yes, sir. I definitely did. Writing
How are things
contracts.
going in the market right now? What are you seeing?
Oh man, in the market right now, I'm seeing a lot of busy people. Buyers are active, but of course, as we know, inventory is still at all-time low. One thing that we encourage many people to do is not so much sit on the fence right now versus really figuring out what's going on. Give me a call. Let's talk about the market in your area. If you're thinking about downsizing or upsizing, anything in between or investment purposes, right now is actually a great time. One thing in particular that I have noticed is a huge increase not only in buyer activity, but first-time buyer activity. So a lot of first-time home buyers have been, giving me a call or reaching out via email or coming in via different channels, and they're active. So for my homeowners, 1, 2, 3 times before, don't be afraid of this particular market. This is nothing like it was in past times. I know the scare of 06, 07, 08, that tragedy. No, talk with your local professionals, your local mortgage guy, Mr. Kevin Onizuk, or myself, and we can definitely guide you in the right direction to making the best decisions.
You talked about first-time buyers. You should be able to see this. I'm trying to share it here. Yeah, this is census information, and it shows household formations, completions, etc. Let me see if I can go to the next slide. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So it's kind of showing, if you see that that 33-year-old mark is generally the benchmark when the average first-time home buyer purchases, like the average age. And
Right.
there's just a huge bunch of folks coming up behind it. So that's births, not necessarily the current amount. So there's a
Yes.
huge bunch of millennials coming up behind. As you can see where we are now, we're going to have a little bit of a dip and then a big bunch of millennials coming. That's
Yes.
all going to be in that first-time buyer age group. So
Absolutely.
we've got a lot of first-time buyers going to be coming into the market over the next several years.
Yes, that is for sure. And the overall market's talking about it as well, nationally, like we were speaking about before, 8.1% increase in home purchases and, from January's, results, which
Yeah,
is still up. Of course, it's not the record high of the 24% the year before, but those were astronomical times, astronomical situations. In normal times, this is great.
And spring is coming. Spring's always spring and summer is the busy time. So if you're thinking about buying, now's the time to get pre-approved because there's going to be a lot more houses coming on the market, a lot more opportunities to purchase.
Absolutely. And like I said, and the consultations to talk with either one of us is free. It doesn't cost you anything. So you can always sit down and we can have a great conversation about what's the best method for you. We deal in purchasing and selling, but it's all about service, and that's servicing you guys, our clients.
Yeah. And, it's still a great investment. You hear all kinds of negativity on the news. Mortgage rates are high. Home prices are high. Yeah, some are rents, but you and I were looking at an article earlier, and it says that home ownership is the largest source of wealth among families in the United States, with the median value of a primary residence worth about 10 times the median value of any other financial assets held by families. So there is wealth in real estate, and it's the number one source of wealth of most Americans. So there is value, and home prices, they go up. Over time, they go up. So the best time to buy a house is when you need a house.
Absolutely. That's how it works. Like I said, when you need it is the best time for it. And as you were speaking before as well, building equity, people build equity by making their payment every month, through their principal. That's going into that savings. Unfortunately, that rent is just going into the landlord's pocket.
Yep, you're right.
So make smart decisions. That's all.
So if somebody's at all interested now, 6 months from now, a year from now, give Earl a call. Give me a call. We'll be happy to at least chat with you and get your planning started.
Anytime. You can reach me at 757-871-4167. And Kevin?
757-645-0196 or just loanswithkevin.com.
Sounds good, buddy. Well, it's always a pleasure. Have a great week, and I'll be talking to you soon.
Thanks.